Hi guys! As promised, here's my January setup in my bullet journal. I'll be trying out a few new spreads this month. I mean, what better way to do that than at the start of a new year, right? Alright, let's dive into it. This is my January welcome page. And for this month I use brown as my main color, but I also used gold as an accent color since I used gold in my yearly and seasonal pages, which you can see in my other video. Also, the letters you see here are inspired by the headers I saw in a Plan With Me video of Life in a Bullet, so go check that out if you like how these letters look. The stickers on my monthly are from the Dutch shop Action. I've been using them for the last few months now and I really love how they look. I also decided I didn't want to use a ruler on all these pages, as I always feel that it takes forever to do stuff with a ruler. And I must say I really love this doodly look. I actually also didn't use a ruler in most of my yearly and seasonal pages, so I really loved how that turned out, so I decided to use that in January as well. This page was previously called my weekly, but I figured that wasn't accurate at all, since I use it for my monthly appointments. So I changed the name and I moved it next to my monthly. My habit tracker is very different from the previous months. I wanted to focus on way fewer habits since I always had the feeling I got a bit lost in them. So I chose 8 habits to focus on and I drew these little calendars to keep track of them. I also wanted a page to track my posts on Instagram and Facebook. I have 2 lines per day, and the first line I will use to plan my posts, and on the second line I will write what I actually posted. My money log looks pretty much the same as in the other months except for the little bird over there, but I really love this layout, so I decided I would keep on using this. On to my Speng Tracker. My what? Guys, this is what I do when something goes terribly wrong. I fail gloriously. I thought about covering the word up and starting all over again, but I thought that would only make it look worse. So instead, I wrote my inner dialogue next to the word and then put this cute little smiley face next to it. Oh, by the way, if Speng actually means something in your language, then please let me know, because wouldn't that be totally hilarious? Also, for the first time, I decided to make a monthly mood tracker. And if you've seen my yearly pages, then you know that I already have a year in pixels, which is technically also a mood tracker, right? But like I said in there, I have been terrible filling that in last year, and I figured if I have a monthly mood tracker, I won't forget to fill it in. And then at the end of each month, I will migrate my mood over to the year in pixels. So I will only use the year in pixels to have an easy overview at the end of the year on how my mood and the weather has fluctuated. And as you can see, I also have a tear tracker over here. And that might seem like a bit weird to track, but I haven't had the best months lately and I have been wondering whether I'm falling back into a depression perhaps. So I thought tracking the days I cried would help me answer that question. And to be honest, it feels a bit scary sharing that with the world like this, but I figured everyone is dealing with something at some point in their lives, so this might even help someone who is dealing with something similar. Now this page might be my favorite page of this month, and it might need a bit of explanation. I moved into my house 5 years ago, but some rooms still aren't finished yet. And as a result of that, I don't have designated areas for a lot of my stuff, which results of them ending up in bags. Lots and lots of bags, which is making me very unhappy and crazy. So I decided to get rid of the bags and declutter everything that's inside. And since this is a very daunting task, I have decided I only need to focus on one bag each day. And every time I have decluttered a bag, I will color a bag on this page. So hopefully at the end of the month, I will have a nice colored spread. This is another page full of happy mistakes. First of all, the obvious. The title didn't fit. But instead of starting all over, I just decided to continue on the right side of the box. And I actually love how the box seems to divide the word right now. Secondly, I drew way too many boxes, well, 2, over here. And, you know, the white box at the top wasn't needed at all, but I liked it so much up there that I decided to get rid of the 2 boxes at the bottom over here and to write a theme here instead. The right page is reserved for Oodles of Doodles, and it looks similar to the left page, only mirrored. And this is a challenge hosted by the Petite planner if you want to check it out on Instagram. And Letter Doodle Daily on the left is my challenge, and you can find it on my Instagram. On the left here I have my page for my memories, and I like to create a border of some sort around a page like this so it feels less daunting to start doodling or writing on the page. And to the right is my happy log, to which I added the same washi as on my Hello 2018 spread, which says add a little confetti to each day. And I thought that would only be fitting for a happy log. And then for the first time since forever, I made a weekly again. I have used only monthlies and dailies since the start of this bujo, which is July, I think. And I was very happy with it, but lately I started missing a place to jot down certain things that didn't fit my monthly, but I still needed to plan. And also I wanted to track a few other things. So on the left of this weekly I have room to write down tasks, and on the top right I'm going to plan my meals, and I hope this helps me both with losing weight and spending less money on food. Below that I have a weather tracker, and at the end of each week I will migrate the weather into my year in pixels. And then over here there's a box for to-dos which don't have a specific date, a box for things I need to buy, and a box for some highlights from the week. I'm going to track what I am currently reading, what I am listening to, and what I was proud of this week. And if you want to see me create this page, then keep an eye on this channel, as I will upload a time lapse of it within a few days. If you don't want to miss it, just hit the subscribe button. Also, please let me know in the comments whether you like this flip-through format, or if you would prefer to see a time lapse of me setting up all the pages like I did in the past. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye!